Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we continue it now in a different direction though, because the last time we were here, we went, if I remember correctly, we went over there. I'm gonna try, did I go over there? I don't remember actually where I went. Oh man, it's been a it's been a while. But we're gonna explore, we're gonna see how things go, and we're here, we're gonna make a decision, and we could stop and eat. I got 4 rations. I kind of do need that. Let's stop and eat and see what happens. Yeah. You perch on a low wall to eat a quantity of your cheese and bread. The smell of slums get into your mouth as you chew, and you have to try not to gag. Something should be done for the people here so desperately poor. Okay, let's make a move. Let's not look anywhere because otherwise we're gonna get assaulted and that's bad. Or robbed, I mean. You get back to your feet. Time to move on further into the city. The slum districts of Lower Carey are unlikely places to find nobles, but you might be able to learn their names or where they are hiding. Oh yeah, the last time around, if I remember correctly, didn't I entered that right there, but I want to get back to the docks. I want to get over there. So I could go through here or I could go through here. I remember, so yeah, the last 2 lines that we need are gonna be down here. I don't actually know exactly where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a beggar somewhere around here. I know what to get him, and then we need to go down there into the necropolis and get the line that I haven't gotten in my previous replay of this. So we're gonna do it, but I think we did this already. We got this well enough, especially because we have been there already. I mean, in the previous part. Was I here? I wasn't here. I went from here to there, and then from there I went to the sewers. Yeah, that was my problem. So I'm gonna try and go over here and let's see if we do something good, something better than we did before. You take the side road and climb a winding street between densely packed buildings. These houses were once fine, but now have been colonized by hordes of poor. Trees and bushes grow from cracks in the rooftop, and the walls are streaked with the droppings of birds. It is busier here as well. Humans and creatures skulk through the side alleys and talk quietly in doorways. Most fall silent to watch you pass. Let's greet them. We didn't do this before. You nod to one as you pass, and he bolts immediately inside as though stung. Another creature with strange bony plates in his back draws a dagger and snarls at you. Don't mind him, says a voice at your side. He's quite harmless. Let's look at the speaker. You stop and turn to see who's speaking. It is a young man about your age who looks well dressed and in rude health compared to the other people on the street. You think quickly, but you do not recognize him from any of your pictures of the nobles of Carey. Yeah, so he puts out a hand. Slang, at your service. Slang? Wasn't that the name of the local god? No. Well, it was something else. Korga. But could it be? Let's shake his hand. Let's be friendly, see what happens. You shake his hand. He seems a likable enough fellow. Nice to meet you, he says. I haven't spoken to anyone in months. It seems a strange thing to say for such an outgoing person. Where are you going? He asks. Maybe I can help you go there. Well, I need somewhere to stay. Slang shakes his head. I wouldn't. Inns are overpriced and they all have bed bugs. Sleeping rough in Carey is perfectly safe and quite a bit more comfortable too. He lets out a long, content sigh. I love this city, I really do. You couldn't find a finer place with finer people. But what are you doing here? Well, I'm just passing through, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, that's fair enough. Lots of people pass through Carey, from south to north and north to south. This place is a busy thoroughfare. That's why it's so rich. Just follow the crowd and you'll be into the backlands in no time. Huh. That doesn't seem likely somehow. He looks shocked. Do you think I'm lying? I never lie. I believe in absolutes. Everything you ever say should be totally true or totally false. And everything I say is true. Yeah. You are turning a shallow bend in the road. Slang looks off in the distance for a moment. This is where I stop, he says. Anything else you want to ask me? Where should I go find an inn? Oh, if you really want to find an inn for the night, quickly turn right at the junction ahead. Oh, so that's right at the next junction. What? Slang replies, looking uncomfortable. Yes, I mean, no. I mean, That... Oh, did I break him? I broke him. I broke him. Yeah! Yes, I mean no, he says. I mean, that's what you should do, but that's not what I said. I hope that's clear. Then the young man pumps your hand and beams. Pleasure talking to you, he says cheerfully and rushes away down the street. What a pleasant guy. Oh, man. So right at the next junction, we need to go left then. That was easy enough. Yeah, I remember going left. I remember, yeah, I went left last time around. That was pretty cool. I like that. That was pretty nice. Let's continue. And now I will warn you that I don't remember reading these, so I'm going to read through them again. The road becomes well paved and the house is more intact. There is washing on the balconies and slops in the streets, but how these places can still be occupied is mysterious. It doesn't seem possible, as the ground floor of every building has been solidly boarded up to prevent raiders, and there are no main ways. Yeah, no ways in, I mean. Yeah, I remember this one. I didn't go into anywhere, because I was a little bit spooked, wasn't I, of this place? I think I was. A man with a ladder walks past. Let's ask him about the ladder. Did I do that? What's the ladder for? Oh, yeah, he said, going home, he says. Let's keep watching him. You keep watching, but it becomes clear this is simply the man's home, as he said. After a while, you see a few other people arrive with ladders of their own, and they climb up in a similar fashion. A little further up the street, you see a small girl sitting dejectedly by one of the boards. Let's go over to her. Is this where the gods walk by? I suppose maybe it could be. You approach the girl. She has clearly been crying, but wipes her eyes quickly as you approach. What you want? She demands. I ain't selling any turnips now. Alright. Do you need any help? No, why would I need help? Do you need help? You look lost. You've been crying. What if I have? She retorts. Wouldn't you if you were locked out? Locked out of where? She points up to one of the windows. I left my ladder at home. Oh, okay, I'll help you. She shrugs, but is suddenly a little hopeful. How? You don't have anything? Well, I can use magic. Stand back, you declare. Watch this. Well, hopefully I'm gonna float in the air, because that's pretty cheap, I think, and I could also cast big. I don't remember the ones, though. So we got Gak, which is cause fear. That's definitely not gonna work. I apologize. That was not my intent. We got God, which is illusion of worship. But I don't have the spell for that, the thing for that. We got Zen, which is hover in the air, but I need a jewel-studded medallion. And we got Zap, which is definitely not going to be what I want. That is not going to work. Or maybe it would. Why wouldn't? I don't know. We got Big, which might be what I want, but how can I get up there if I cast a Big? So we went through these ones. I have the D, which is the DOP. That's going to open the door. That might work. It might be a little bit problematic, though. Oh, we also have the Dumb. I suppose would be, or Dud, illusion of treasure. That's not gonna work. That never works. The other time that I used it, it was bad. I missed something good. So I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna actually try to preserve my try to preserve my stamina, but I'm gonna cast a big here, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna reload. Let's see what happens. You cast the spell, growing to 3 times your size. Then you scoop up the terrified girl and lift her in the air. Oh, that's a better solution. I thought I was gonna get the ladder, but there we go. She's quacking with fear, and then she understands. The girl laughs and claps her hands and climbs quickly up into the window. Thank you, she calls down from above. I thought you were one of Vic the Slaver's man. Here, and she disappears into the house for a moment, finally reappearing to toss something down to you. It is not much, just an apple. Let's talk to her. 1 more minute, you call to her. The girl perches on the window sill and glares at you. What? I'd like to buy a ladder. So you can climb up here and rob us? She shouts back. I don't think so. You can trust me. The girl peers at you. We've got a spare, she admits. It'll cost you 8 gold pieces. Yeah, that's good enough. Toss it up, she says. The money? Can I trust her? Throw up half. I mean, I can trust her. I don't need the money. I'm gonna throw it up to her. Let's see what happens. The girl drops a square of cloth from the window. You put your coins inside, tie it up, and throw it back through the window. You see her pause to count it, then she disappears from view. Let's wait. A few moments later, she is back with something in her arms, which she lets slip out through the window. A rope ladder, she declares, so you can't climb up and rob us. You gather it up and stuff it into your pack. Thank you very much. You wave to the girl and walk on. A little further along, the road ends in a wall of stone, through which someone has hewn a narrow archway, perhaps with a mining pick. Squeezing through, you find yourself in a slightly wider lane that leads left and right. Okay, so right is not the way, left is the way, but I remember going, I never did go there, but I was there before. You guys will remember this, where we got into the sewers, and then we came out over there and missed the whole thing. Now, if I remember correctly, I did everything properly here, and I talked to my friend, Stabber? Dodge, what's his name, Dodger? What's his name? I don't remember if it's Dodger, but it's something like that, Dodger or something like that, Skulker. Whatever the name is, he's gonna be in an inn, as we did the first time we played through the game. But we're not gonna go there right now. We're going there right now. But first, we need to make a decision here. You stand almost at the foot of the city wall once more. The road runs from the right and uphill to the left. Now, what was it that Slang told you? A fountain dribbles water in a stony bowl. Let's drink from the fountain. You cup your hand and drink from the fountain. Feeling better, you look where to go next. Perfect. Let's go left. Although I would like to see where going right would lead me. Probably wouldn't lead me there. But yeah, that's... I don't know. The road climbs further, looping back on itself as it climbs. Several little alleys disappear off between homes and buildings on either side. This area of town is a spiderweb that could be easy to lose yourself in. You pass a shop with a brass sign that says Metal Workers Guild. I went in there, didn't I, before? But I didn't buy anything. I have a lot of money, though, so I'm just gonna go there. You open the door to enter the small building to find a messy workshop littered with pipes, tubes, and barrels that leak hot gases into the air. A gnome and a troll are leaning over... Oh, I remember. Hey, can I steal anything from you? Should I steal anything from you? I don't care about the money, but... They didn't notice you come in. Let's greet them. Oh yeah, the robots thing. Yeah, that's right. You call out to the pair and wave, but they are so engrossed in their work they do not notice you. Let's look around. You look around and your attention is caught by a brass statue of a pig standing in its hind legs. It seems quite ordinary, except that, as you watch, it hiccups. Let's watch this statue. You watch the statue for a few moments and reach the hiccups twice. Its movements are weirdly realistic, but it's definitely not alive. When it bends, two cogwheels either side of its body whir and click together, and the whole process itself is articulated by some kind of piston in its back. I'm not gonna take the statue. That was... yeah. So, yeah. Let's do approach. What is this place? Do you make plate armors? Plate armor, the gnome replies. No, you want a blacksmith for that, where we do articulated pieces. You see? Things that move. So I ask about that. The troll really built it. What's it for? Let's go with that. Do you know any of the spells? No one understands what we do. It's most frustrating. Yeah, they don't really have anything for us. At least not from that encounter. Let's go to the docks. And here we'll have the inns, if I remember correctly. The smell of rotting fish and mucky water fills your nostrils. You know this area well enough. You have reached the docks once more. The beating heart of Carey. Let's look around. There are 2 or 3 ships moored for the night, and the space between them and the road is filled with a huge number of stalls and little shops, selling everything from fishing tackle to sailing blocks to barrels of wood-louse rum. This must be a thriving marketplace during the day. With night approaching, it is a maze of both booths and cloths. A simple bridge crosses the river here, operated with ropes to let the tall ships through. Right now, the bridge is up to allow ships to sail through undisturbed. There are 2 inns visible here, the Wayfarer's Rest and the Meat and Cleaver. There is nothing obviously different about either of them. Also, somewhere nearby is a shrine of Slang. I could go there. Sleep in the alley. Okay, we got that one. We got the Wayfarer's Rest. We got the Sit by the River that's gonna get us in trouble with these guys probably. And there's probably something inside the boats there. I would like to know what that is. Find the shrine? Is that it? Is that it? Huh. It is find a shrine. And I could sleep in the market, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna go over here first and see how that goes. Hopefully it won't be too late before, but I can reload. I want to see what this is. Remembering that the shrine is near the docks, you search the side streets until you see a promising-looking low building. Let's enter the shrine. You step into the doorway of the shrine at the same time as a woman and her child are leaving. He really is a holy man, mother, the little one is saying. Lazen's lame brother answered his question, and he ran off the stage. The mother nods and the pair leaves. Interesting. What the hell happened there? Let's step inside. Okay. The shrine is an old building garishly decorated with hanging cloths and thick candles. Candles? Yeah. That fill the air with the smell of grease and tar. At the far end, on a low platform, stands a hooded figure in a white robe who is talking to the assembled crowd. Does anyone else wish to take the test of slaying the god of malice? Calls the priest out. Wait a moment. Was that your name? What was that name? Didn't you meet someone named Slang? Oh, I did. So what can I do? Does anyone else? The firemaster, the armless artist, the innkeeper, the young liar, the scholar. What? Why? Let's go with the liar here. Of course, the young man you met on. Oh yeah, the young liar. Oh, I was choosing. Yeah, I did. That was lucky, actually. Yes, it was, of course, the young man you met on the street who always lied. Was that really the god of malice, or was his name simply another lie? A murmur goes around the crowd. People are nervous but excited. Well, he did lie well enough, and there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. Let's examine the crowd. The crowd is a mixture of young and old, women and men. Some cheer and joke and murmur, while others have their legs and arms folded in a devout pose and pray through their silent lips. How many are spectators and how many are followers of slang, you cannot tell. Anyone who can answer the question will be granted their wish. Says the guy. Ask someone about the challenge. Let's do that. You nudge someone next to you. What is this challenge, you ask? It is the test of slang, the woman replies in a whisper. He grants you a wish if you answer him correctly, but you have to worship him, or else the question he asks is impossible. She shudders and grins. They don't call him the god of malice for nothing. As he waits for an answer, the priest plucks a knife from his belt and casually stabs it into his hand. I'm gonna take the challenge. You raise your hand and step forward. I will take your challenge. A stranger, calls the priest with glee. Welcome him, please. Oh boy. Then we got heartbeats. The crowd whisper and murmur as you make your way to the platform. Welcome, stranger, the priest declares, helping you up. Are you ready to take the challenge, knowing full well that very few succeed? Let's just say this. Just give me a question. Very well, a man of urgency, I see, the priest nods. Our practice is that you may choose which question to answer, but know this, one is impossible, and the other one is easy. And to answer the easy question, you must give up something you hold most dear. The crowd are watching in expectant silence. It is time for you to choose. I choose the impossible question. But he's gonna give me the easy one. Right? Is that how it goes? The crowd wait expectantly. Then the priest closes his eyes and intones. What is the answer to the question that has never been asked? Your heart sinks. The question doesn't make any sense. No, it does. It is very easy. You need to turn it around. What is the thing that you can never ask? What is the answer to the question you can never ask, basically? Malice. Silence. Oh, yeah, that one is easy. It is easy, because I chose the easy one. So, silence is the answer to the question that has never been asked. Because if you don't ask a question, you get silence. Infinity. That's stupid as hell. Let's go with silence. A roar goes up from the crowd. They can see from the priest's glee that was not the right answer. You have failed in the test of slang. No, I have not! You walk away into the street and the crowd laughing at you as you go. No, I have not. I am gonna do that again. Let's do that. So, just give me the question, and I choose the impossible question. It should be easy. Oh, but it needs to be a lie? Oh, the mind games. It needs to be a lie. I'm gonna say infinity. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know. A roar goes up from the crowd. They can see from the priest's glee that it was not right. No, it was. Shut up. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna. Let's go with that. I suppose it could be impossible. Let's go with malice here. Not right question. And the other one, yeah, it is impossible, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to risk anything terrible happening. So I'm gonna go with the impossible question. He's not giving. That is. Silence is the answer to the question that has not been asked. That's the correct one. Let's go into infinity. Yeah, it's not possible to answer that. That's okay. That's all fine. Let's just find the shrine here. No, actually, let's not find the shrine. Let's go back to the docks, and over here we're gonna get given the choice that we look around and all that, and move on. There it is. We could waste no time. I wonder what that did. Let's go to the Wayfarer's Rest, and then maybe, just maybe, we're going to the Meat and Cleaver because, well, we could get some money from there if we wanted to. At least I did before, but I don't need the money. The guy doesn't tell me anything. You make your way inside the Wayfarer's Rest. It's a lively and bustling place. Yes, it is. So I have some salty types over here. Let's go to the table. You take a seat, swarthy sailor. Greet the company. Tell me about yourself. We did this before. You're looking to sign on. That's it. Maybe. Make sure you pick your crew. Okay, I'll play with you. Splendid. So how many money? How much money? 4 gold pieces on the game. You're on. Okay, so I could play a bunch of these guys, and I'm just gonna play it, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a bunch of money out of here, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be right back. And I completely obliterated him. He never won a single round against me. That was pretty easy. Pretty easy. You take another 4 gold pieces, the sailor shrugs and laughs. That's my kind at... What? I have no idea. He takes the dice and pockets them, then sips his beer very slowly indeed. We did this before, I think. Don't go far, murmurs the woman in the eye patch. I know about that. I can kill you later. Let's go to Flanker. Flanker, not Dodger. Flanker stable. And now let's play for real. And I'm gonna do this on camera because... I'm feeling it. There you go. There you are again, he declares with pleasure. He seems more relaxed than earlier. Perhaps he has completed whatever mission he was here to perform. But tell me, friend, he murmurs, do you play dice? Yeah, Swindlestones. I see you know it, he says. From a hidden pouch in his tunic, he pulls a set of dice and pushes half of them across the table to you. I take them. What's the stake? Let me propose a modest wager. If I win, my obligation to you is at an end, and should we meet again, I will have the freedom to cleave your neck from your shoulders. And if I lose, you kill me? No, wait a minute. If he wins... What if I win? And you think ill of me, my friend, and all that? Yeah, I know. Let's say very well, and let's win this, because I now am no longer bound by honor and I'm also more skilled, but I'm no longer bound by honor to not repeat as I did before. So let's see. So what are you doing in carry, my friend? He says, no, friend, do not think you will put me off my game with your conversation. So he's going for 3. He probably has 3 ones. That's pretty good, because I'm gonna call when he says 5 ones. Oh no, he called. Yeah, this guy is really good. Way better than the other guy. I almost won before. But I think things went like they are going now. So I'm gonna call for 3 twos. He's not gonna call this one, and then I'm gonna call the next one, and it's gonna be fine. Repetition once injured cannot be solved. Solved, yeah. Every humiliation is a scar one carries to the grave. Let's call that because he doesn't have 4 twos, and he only has 2. Holy crap, he's really overbidding. He's really overbidding, so... Let's see what he does. Okay, I'd rather not sit in silence as we play. Yes, let's go. Yeah, I have 1 of each. Let's see what he plays. So he's got... He doesn't have too much. I'm gonna call for 2 5s. Let's see what he calls. If he doesn't have a 5... Oh, sir, you don't have... No, you don't have that. There is time to talk, and there is time to be carefully calculated victory. There we go. There it is. Then only 3 3s. I say 4. I know the signs. I know the things. Hope you guys can follow it anyway as I play. Let's start with 2 5s. Well, I can call you. Only he has 2 5s right now. He only has 3. He might have only 1. Oh, so I'm gonna call 3 5s. He might have 2. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna go with 4. I say 4s. 4 4s. And he's gonna call. Yeah, I need to call him there, because he doesn't have 3 of them. If he does, he's lucky. He doesn't. He only has 2. There we go. And then I win. See, I get him. I got him. He overbids. It's good that they have different playstyles, but he's not going to change his playstyle. So I'm going to go with 1 1, and then I'm 1 2, 1 1 3, and 1 4. He has got 1 3, so I can call for 2 1s. It's not going to call me. Let's see what he has. So he has... Okay, I don't think you have that, sir. But I can tell you that... He's gonna call, isn't he? He didn't call, so he lost. I will be here as long as my task requires, he says. Then you should waste less time with playing dice and finish your mission, man. There it is. He only had one. Yeah. Kind of figured that he would go for a different dice. A different die, I guess, when I went with the other one, but whatever. Oh, I got a very good hand. A very, very good hand. So I'm basically gonna go with the best I can roll, which is just this. Basically, I win the match, because he can't call anything better than that. Oh, he's calling. Oh, you dumbass. You dumbass, I can see your game from so far away. There we go. Flanker nods deeply. Sindla, preserve me, I have lost to you again. Come with me, I will take you to the council. The council? The leader of... he says, the leaders of Carey are madmen and pirates, but not fools. They might be persuaded to see the sense of your mission, he replies, especially if you have the gold to cover their pockets. Shall we go? Yeah, where's the council? It is hard to find, he says. It is the tallest building in Carey, but most of its height is built underground. So from the street it looks like just another dwelling place. But I know where it is. Let's go. Excellent. Flanker beams, finishes his beer, then gestures to the door. Follow me. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure. Where are we going? You follow Flanker across the top of the dock. He moves fast, like a fleeting shadow, but somehow contrives to never disappear from your sight. He does not speak, and your attempts at conversation are met with immediate silence. Okay, guys, I guess we're gonna go to the council on the next episode. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sorcery. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead, leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.